Dear students, I hope you all are fine and keeping safe at home. I, Miss Gloria Abrio, a teacher of St. Paul High School, and I will be your subject teacher for Standard 5th. I'll be teaching you the subject History and Civics. My dear students, you will be having two videos related to this topic, that is part 1 and part 2 video. Once you finish watching the part 1 video, you need to follow the link to part 2 video. So students, what can you see in the picture? Which kind of virus is going on or spreading around the world? Yes, you are right. That is coronavirus disease. Now, what are the things that we have to follow due to this coronavirus? Now look at the picture. Does everyone have to wear a mask? Yes, everyone has to wear a mask. Second thing that we have to follow, that is maintain social distancing. You must have seen if you go outside that everyone is standing at a distance. Now my dear students, wearing a mask and maintaining social distancing, this is a new rule that has come out and we all have to follow it. Is it only that I or you have to follow this rule? No, it is advised to us. This is a rule. And these rules are for whom, my dear students? Each and every one. Each and every person in this country has to follow these rules. So in today's class, we are going to learn a new lesson in our subject civics, that is rules are for everyone. Rules means in Hindi नियम. नियम सभी के लिए बने हुए हैं, मेरे लिए और आपके लिए भी. Even if I am a teacher, I also have to follow rules and obey these rules. Some rules are to obeyed by everybody. Those may be traffic rules, tax rules, and now even the new rule, that is wear your mask when you come out of your house and maintain social distancing, or any different types of rules. You have to listen to rules at home, at school. So let us look at the chapter. Let us begin with the chapter, that is Rules Are For Everyone, on page number 28. I'll read out the first paragraph for you, my dear students, and then I'll explain to you what is written inside that paragraph. Now pay attention as I read the first paragraph. We follow traffic rules so that traffic moves smoothly. In the same way, there are rules of social life that tells us what each person should be doing. Rules need to be made to specify each person's duties and responsibilities. If we follow the rules, our day-to-day life becomes disciplined. We can work more efficiently. Now I'll explain to you what is written in the first paragraph. We follow traffic rules so that the traffic moves smoothly. Why do we have to follow the traffic rules, my dear students? If we don't follow the traffic rules, my dear students, what will happen? At times, when it is to stop, we tend to break the rules and we move. We take our vehicle and we move ahead. And sometimes, when we take even wrong directions, what happens? There is another vehicle that is coming from the right direction and we are moving in the wrong direction. What happens over there, my dear students? There a major accident also can happen. Now, if we don't move properly or if we don't follow the traffic rules, people who are looking at us, they also tend to break the rules. But now, if we follow the right rules, what is given to us, that is when we have to stop, we stop our vehicle. When we have to move, we move our vehicle. When we have to slow down, we slow down our vehicle. So if we follow certain rules that are being given to us for our traffic, then the traffic will move very smoothly and there will be no problems with it. In the same way, there are rules of social life that tells us what each person should be doing. Now, what is the meaning of social life? Samajik Jivan means which we live with other people. There are some method of living. Now, suppose you have neighbors, you have your building people and others who are staying with you. The way you live should not disturb them. Now, suppose you put loud music and then they feel disturbed. So, that is not right, my dear students. In the same way, if they do something to disturb you, is not right. Sometimes, some people, what they do, they throw garbage from top. It comes into your balcony. It is not good. Only you should not be cleaning your house and keeping other people's surrounding dirty, which is not good. It's a very bad thing. So we have to think of all this because we stay in a society. So society means Samaj. This rules tells us what each people should be doing. That is, do not disturb others, do not throw garbage and etc. And how we should behave with others and what we should be doing. Now, rules need to be made to specify each person's duties and responsibilities. Duties means what, my dear students? What you're supposed to do. And responsibility is given to you. That means it is up to you to do it or not. And if you don't do it, then they can ask you, why are you not doing it? Now, look at your house as well. Your mom gives you certain job. Maybe an easy task or easy job. Small jobs. That is, today you have to make your bed. That means put the bed sheet properly. Keep all your books aside because guests are coming to your house. And since she is doing the dusting of the room, she has given you a task, that is to clean your room. So now she has given you a responsibility here. What is your responsibility, my dear students? To keep the bed neat and clean it as well, as your mom is busy doing something. So it is your duty also to listen to your mother, and it is your responsibility also to take care of your things. Now let us look at the next thing. If we follow the rules, our day-to-day life becomes discipline. We can work efficiently. Discipline means systematic if you go according to the rule. And efficiently means nicely. We can work better. Like if anyone is not listening. See, when your mom makes rules, that is to put your things away. Study at this time. If your toys are in the middle, somebody might fall and get hurt also. So she made a rule that all your toys, that after it is used, it should be put back into the toy basket. Once you're finished playing, your books should be kept in its shelf. Your bag should be packed before you going to school. Your uniform should be neatly ironed and kept ready in the night only, so that morning you don't have to be in a haste. So all the system that mom makes or rules that she makes for you, so that next morning when you are going to school, you don't have to worry because you have followed the rules in a very disciplined manner and everything will go smoothly and efficiently. The next paragraph. I'll read out the next paragraph, my dear students. Rules are meant for everybody. They apply equally to all. No one is above the rules. Disobeying the rules leads to punishment. There is no discrimination in punishment for breaking the rules. In this way, equality is the basis of rules. Now, the second paragraph tells us, my dear students, rules are meant for everybody. Like I gave you the example about the mask and social distancing. Now, my dear students, around the world, if you may be a prime minister or if you may be a president, a doctor, a nurse or a policeman, you have to follow this rule, that is, wear your mask and maintain a social distancing. My dear students, they apply equally to all. You cannot say here, okay fine, I won't follow the rule. If you don't follow the rule, you are going to pay the price for it. That is, you are going to have some punishment for disobeying the rules. Now, there is no discrimination in punishment for breaking the rules. You cannot say that I am a big person in this country, I won't follow the rule. No. Whatever the punishment is given for breaking the rules, you have to pay for it. And everyone is treated equally when it comes to rules. Let us look at the second subpoint. Changes in rule for the society. I'll read out the first paragraph. A society works according to certain rules. We make the rules ourselves. We follow these rules because they are meant for the common good. Proper changes are also introduced in the rules made for a society. There is a difference between the rules of a society and the law of nature. Let us look at the explanation of the second sub-point. A society works according to certain rules. Now, I am sure, my dear students, most of you all may be staying in a society. And now, there are certain rules that you have to follow. And who makes these rules, my dear students? There is a secretary that is appointed in your society. They make these rules. And what happens here? We have to work according to what they have said. They tell us that, okay, fine, you're not allowed to make noise. You're not allowed to come out in the garden and play in the afternoon. Or you have to, if you don't pay your bill, that is your maintenance bill, you have to pay certain interest for that. Or if you throw garbage down, you have to pay a fine for that. And all the other rules that your society makes. Now, who has to follow that? You, my dear students, the people who are staying in that society have to follow the rules. Now, we make the rules ourselves. Now, this rules, who makes it? Who's making this, my dear students? Ourselves. That is the person who's staying. Now, even when you all are staying in a society, you all have meetings, right? How you have in the school meetings? When you have meetings in the school, the teacher gives some point, then the parents give some suggestion. So, in the same way, the school works. The teacher listens to what you also have to say, that is the parents what they have to say, and the teacher also gives her suggestion over there. In the same way, now who's making the rules? Now the secretary is making the rules. Now we have to follow these rules because they are meant for common good. Common good means what, my dear students? They are meant for our own good. Now I'm sure, my dear students, most of your societies must be following some rules. That is, not to allow any outsiders, even any cousins of yours, other relatives, they're not allowing to come inside the society. Why? Because they're scared of the spread of this COVID-19 or coronavirus disease. Or if anyone is coming as well, what they do, they try to check you, that is, they check your temperature. Or there are some other rules that they follow, that they make you to sanitize yourself, sanitize your hands, and then they allow you to enter the society, and many other rules that we have to follow. So time to time the rules keeps on changing. Why it keeps on changing, my dear students? So that it is good for us, the people of the society, the place that we stay in, our neighbors, everyone's safety, everyone's good. These rules are followed. Proper changes are also introduced in the rules made for the society. Now, I told you the example. There are changes that have been made in your society. First, it was how that they were allowing any relatives to come inside your society. But now, since we are scared of the spread of this disease, so now the secretary has become even more strict. He has brought about certain changes in your rules. He said that make sure that no person enters your society, and so that there is no spread of the disease. And if anyone is even coming, make sure that they are sanitized properly, and their name and address, everything is written down. Even their body temperature is checked, so that there is no complication or there is no danger for your society people. Now, there is a difference between the rules for a society and the law of nature. Now, can I tell the law of nature? That is, law of nature. Now you have to wear mask. Why? Because there is coronavirus that is spreading around the world. Now you have to maintain social distancing. Don't come out at this time. There is lot of disease that are there. Moon, don't come out at this time. There is lot of diseases. Can I tell this? No. The law of nature is different, and the rules that are there for the society are different. Law of nature will follow its law that is given for the nature, that is prakrutik. Prakrutik niyam hum tod nahi sakte hai. That will go according to the nature. But other rules, that is we break. I am sure, my dear students, some of you all, even if your secretary must have said not to come down and play, not to form a group, maintain social distancing. But who listens? Sometime it's okay. Where is the secretary looking at us? Let us break the rules. Let us not wear the mask and let us all play together without maintaining any social distancing. But the law of nature will go according to its law only, and we cannot break that law. And but our rules that has been given to us by our society, we tend to break at times. Now, the second paragraph from the second subpoint. Natural occurrences follows laws of nature. We cannot change the laws of nature. The rising and setting of the sun and the change in the season never stop. Now, what is the meaning of natural occurrences? It means occurrences means events. Events means घटना. घटना जो होता है. Now, we cannot change the law of nature. It follows the law of nature. Who follows the law of nature? Natural occurrences. Now, the rising and setting of the sun, the changes in season never stop. Now, my dear students, can you tell the sun, you rise too early. There is too much light coming into my house. You please wake up little late tomorrow because tomorrow is Sunday and I will sleep little extra. So, you do one work, my son. That is, dear son, you will wake up tomorrow little late. Don't rise early. Rise at 9 o'clock. Will the sun do that to you? Will it listen? No. The sun will rise early because it is according to the nature. Now look at the season. They never stop. According to the season that is there, it keeps on changing. Now can you say, I don't like rainy season because there is too much of dirt that comes all over my legs and I have to keep on washing my legs every time. I don't like it. Can you tell it? No. When it has to rain, that is from June to September, it will rain. Now, since you like to eat lot of mangoes in summer season, can you tell the summer season, okay, I know now your period is over, that is the summer season is over. But now since I don't like rainy season, I'll tell the rainy season you don't come. After summer season, let the summer season only come. Will it listen to you? No, we cannot change here the laws of nature. Now, the law of gravity does not change. Gravity means which pulls you towards the earth. Then what does it say? The rising and falling of the tides, the phases of the moon, all these things occur according to the law of nature. The rising and falling of the tides means water which comes to high level. Again it goes down to the lower level. You must have seen, right? At the beach, at the sea, you must have seen, right? When there is high tide, low tide. Then can that change? No. It follows the law of nature. The phases of the moon. Someday you'll see full moon, someday half moon. All this will always happen. According to what, my dear students? According to the law of nature. Nature's laws are constant and fixed. Constant and fixed means they will not change. They are permanent. They are never outdated. Outdated means old. Now this has become old. Now let's start some new system. But in the law of nature, it is permanent. It is constant. The phases of the moon, the tides, then what? The season, then the rising of the sun. All these things are constant and permanent. We cannot change it. However, what they are saying, humans' laws need to be changed with changing time. Now let us look further, my dear students. But human being, according to the time, they have to keep on changing the laws. The laws followed in India under the rule of British were different. Now see what was their rule? Because that time we were not independent. We were being ruled by the British. But when India gained independence, gained means got, जब उनको स्वातंत्र प्राप्त हुआ, independence means स्वातंत्र, the situation changed. Situation means system. पूरा माहौल बदला. Why? Why it changed? First, who used to make rules, my dear students? It was the Britishers. So sometimes the Indians used to feel these rules are very unfair. We won't listen to it. But now we Indians make the rules what is good for us. And the laws of civic life change accordingly. Civic life means life of the citizen. नागरिक का life है, उसमें क्या rules होता है that change. For example, After independence, the voting age was 21 years. But after 1988, the voting was lowered to 18 years. Now when elections are there are each person who is an adult has a right to vote. You have a box in that you can put your vote for the selected person. Now this was first only if you are 21 years, and from 1988 they made a change. They made it to 18 years. They realized you children are very intelligent. So by 18 years you already know what is voting, who you want to vote, who you want to make the next prime minister of the country. So this all changed, and so they know that you are turned very smart, you have become very intelligent. So they lowered it to 18 years. They changed and allowed them to vote by how many years now, my dear students? 18 years. This is the end of the part 1 video. The remaining paragraph from our lesson, Rules Are For Everyone, will be taught in the part 2 video.